The role of the government in the economy. Does the government involve itself in the economy? Government displays private business by owning and operating certain enterprises, like the military. It regulates businesses like telephone companies, spends money on space exploration and scientific research, imposes taxes on citizens, and redistributes the proceeds to the people. What are the government's economic functions? The government's economic functions are to promote efficiency, promote equity, and to foster macroeconomic growth and stability. Resource allocation function. The allocation function is that part of government tax and expenditure policy which is concerned with influencing the provision of goods and services in the economy. Regulatory function. Another important function of the government is the regulation of economic activity. There are three views of government's regulatory function. The public interest theory is the idea that regulation serves the public interest by restricting harmful business activities. The industry interest theory. This theory helps explain the instances, for example, where regulating barriers to entry protect existing firms from new competition. Public choice approach, on the other hand, offers a final possible explanation for regulatory behavior. It emphasizes that bureaucrats produce complex regulations so that their power and budget will grow. Redistributive function refers to the government's role in influencing the distribution of income among the population. Through the power of taxation and expenditures, the government can affect income distribution within the country. Government regulation as an intervention for market failure. Externalities. Unintended consequences of actions or policies. There are two kinds of externalities: spillover costs and spillover benefits. Spillover costs occur when individuals involuntarily bear economic costs without compensation. An example is when a firm dumps toxic chemicals into a river and pollutes it. It thus becomes unfit for humans to bathe and for fish to thrive there. The firm thus has used a scarce resource, clean water, without paying people whose water resource has been polluted. Spillover benefits occur when individuals receive economic benefits for which they have not paid. For example, a firm provides its employees with free vaccination against a communicable disease. Once immunity is achieved, people outside the firm also benefit from the reduced danger of contracting the disease in both cases mentioned above. Public goods. It is possible to prevent firms from dumping waste by imposing regulations. This is an economic activity which cannot efficiently be left to private enterprise. Examples of the provision of national defense and internal peace and order, the building of the highways. Private goods. In a free economy, the market bears the major responsibility for the production and distribution of private goods and services. Private goods and services have three distinct characteristics. First, the market can produce these goods and services. That is, the items can be divided into individual units that buyers can purchase. Second, the benefits of these goods and services are limited to the buyers only. Finally, their use is restricted to the buyers. Government as moral guardian. Government, however, has yet another role in the economy. It preserves or guards the ethical values and beliefs of the society. One of the notable changes in our history is the passage of laws that prohibit discrimination on account of race, age, or sex. In some cases, government may, in the public interest, prohibit the purchase and sale of some goods and services. An example is the ban on the sale of some dangerous drugs in the market. On the other hand, people believe they have a right to some goods and services. Therefore, in its role as guardian, The government acts to provide these goods and services. The right to basic education when the government provides direct payments to those too ill to work, and men or women who have retired, known as transfer payments. These payments redistribute or transfer payments to provide for the basic needs of those who are unable to work and for several other purposes.